That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Down by Tre'Davious White. 10 yards on the pick.
Derrick Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Derrick Henry.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Play brings up third down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
It's a gain of 10.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And it's complete. Williams. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now it's Henry. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Off-play action. Jones. He'll buy some time right. There's the Penn State man at it's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out right at the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones sliding out of the pocket. Going deep for Diggs. It's intercepted. Anthony Overton picks it. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. We're scoreless after one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Henry looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Lions' 12-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Nyheim Hines, his 1st carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Devin White.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones going deep. He's got a man. Complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown. Detroit. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the 1st quarter. But in the 2nd quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Third down.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run with Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Jones on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Jones. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Rager with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14, Saints nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Amir Bird on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. As the first half is winding down, and the Saints have cut it back within a score. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up set.
That's caught at the 25.
It's saying they
Detroit. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Makes the score Lions 21.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. He will be brought down as time is now run on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. From the 36, Jones. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. He's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression.
And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
a play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
just
a gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. J.J. Nelson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. It's across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
On first down, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Carrier. Bradley Roby on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
a 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
It is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Reagor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And it's intercepted. The All-Pro corner, Tre'Davious White picks it off. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? There are too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The tackle.
It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Devin Bush drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Ain't nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. They'll run on 1st down. Hines, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover the gaps, trying to cover holes so they can't run the football.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
42. Saints 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A 20 and carry now for Derrick Henry. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Third down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. The play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
The 50-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11.
Again, it's Henry. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Going deep for Diggs. And that will connected. Instead, it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Jones. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And his guys are going to get the ball at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, yes, you feel. What's good, bro?
Why that nigga put it on his page?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get
Prophecy. He just put the video on his page.
And futility. Do you even bother?
Well, he said that's a link.
Yeah.
Because
it was probably a private link.
what's happened during the game.
Nah, nigga, this is on his YouTube.
Find out where the game
I know he probably said that's a private
This is
link
not a
too. Let me
situation
tell you
now
if it's
where you're
private.
gonna make
Yeah, it's
We'll
private.
see what they do here.
You show? Because that bitch got like 30 views.
Leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying,
I'm
Yeah, you see
not.
that-
Hold up.
just keep winning.
I'm finna put you on with JV.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different
Go.
Hey,
JP.
So for Detroit,
Yeah.
they're on a nice
Yeah, I was trying to see why he put it on his page.